Yeah, so it's Lindsay. It's Saturday, February 14th, 2026, and oh my god, it's just so silly. Like this whole setup that I've been going through, this whole triangulation game that this Luis Valdez narcissist is doing. And I just have to. I'm just talking to document it because I've gotten to the stage where I just don't care anymore. As far as like, I don't have any feelings for the man at all. No feelings as far as desiring him or even liking him. I feel just completely the feelings I have when I'm around him, especially now that I figured out what he's done, which my intuitions were right, are just very like it's almost like just numb or indifferent. Just indifferent. Yeah, because it's like he's so pathetic. He's such a liar. And I was like, this is what he did. He shows up here last night. As I said, I was going to, I had gotten dressed to go see a show. I was gonna go watch a live concert here in a place called Paper Tiger in San Antonio because a band who I really like was playing. And I decided at the last minute, yeah, I'm going to try to go. But then I didn't go. I started thinking because probably they're going to not have tickets or it's going to be some extravagant amount of money to pay for a ticket. But I was going to seriously try to go. You know, the intentions for me to go were there, and I was having fun anyway here at my house, listening to music and doing my own thing as normally because I don't. The truth is that I can have a really good time by myself, alone, listening to my music and whatever, and I enjoy my solitude and my just what I do, and I don't like being distracted by other people anyway. But sometimes it's good to go out and meet people or maybe like-minded people because I'm a type of person who there's certain people who I'm more, click with, I guess you could say, or more prone to getting along with as opposed to others. And it was really aggravating because there's someone else who I could have enjoyed my time with last night or whatever, but that asshole keeps on interfering. This Lewis keeps fucking interfering with everything I try to do or everything that goes on. I guess he's whatever they're trying to do. Yeah, I can meet another man, and I even told him I have a boyfriend just to get him rid of him, so he'd leave me alone when he was bothering me a couple days ago. I was like, yeah, I've got a boyfriend, and he cares about me, and he's someone I can probably trust. He's like, no, you don't. Who's your boyfriend? And he's like, I only want you to be with me. I'm like, what the fuck? It's like, who the fuck do you think you are? And he's telling me all these things like he doesn't want me to talk to anybody. He doesn't want me to see anybody. Yet, here the motherfucker is with his Facebook filled with this woman that he's his girlfriend, Nydia, whatever the fuck. And then on his Instagram, another photo of her. I'm like, my God, what the fuck? Excuse me? And then he tries to come back to me. What is this man thinking? What an idiot or what an asshole. But this is what narcissistic people do. When they don't get what they want from somebody, they immediately already have a backup plan, or they're already grooming somebody else, or they go back to somebody from their past. And then they'll start telling, like, all the lies he said that, oh, this woman, I know her from a long time ago, and, she hacked into my phone and stole my phone, and it hacked into my Facebook and all this bullshit. Oh, really? And same thing with your Instagram? Yeah, I bet. Nice lie. And there's no, like, what the fuck is this guy thinking? To think that I'm that dumb to believe him? I mean, it's almost like I just go along with it. I'm like, oh yeah, yeah. He's like, what do I do? I had to leave town because she's stalking me. She's harassing me. She's calling all these people to come to my work. And, well, you know what, dude? You got yourself into that fucking rut. Now you have to get yourself out, is what I'm thinking. Call the fucking police. Go to the police station. Do a police report. I'm telling he's playing dumb because he knows that he got caught, and that's why he's acting like a fucking idiot. He knows that what he's doing to me or what he did with this woman is illegal, and it has something to do with documents that they most likely were trying to steal my fucking money, is what's going on, and this motherfucker's gonna get in trouble for it because I already figured it out. And I was right. My intuition was correct about him. He's a fraud. He's a liar. He's a con man. He's a criminal. He's probably a drug dealer. He's a jerk. And I don't want to have anything to fucking do with him, quite frankly. Why he keeps coming over here is to try to intimidate me, to harass me or blackmail me, to try to silence me. I know what he's doing, so I'm just trying to play nice because I don't want to. I'm already afraid of this asshole. I'm afraid that he's going to get violent with me if I'm not careful. So I don't even know what to do anymore because no one believes me. You know, if I go to the police in person and report this, they're going to fucking laugh at me. It's like, who's going to believe me when I try to tell anybody? An attorney doesn't believe me. They don't do anything. The police don't believe me because I guess this man is connected with so many different drug cartels or whatever the hell. It's like I feel threatened and I feel afraid for my safety and my life. But of course, this is what this asshole did to me on purpose because I'm a nobody. He discarded me like a piece of fucking trash. He lied to me. He sexually exploited me. He's a selfish, self-absorbed asshole. And it's a joke. Everything that comes out of his mouth is a fucking lie. And I already know that. So I just don't even, you can't, to respond to these people is you almost just have to laugh at them. Because you have to speak their language. They treat you like, he belongs with a bunch of fucking animals in a barn. He acts like an animal. He behaves like a savage. He belongs with animals. Because this guy is a savage underneath that fucking monkey suit. He's nothing but a savage, ill-mannered, disrespectful person who's all about his image and status and wanting to take what people have and claim it as his own. And that's what I see clearly through this. I see through his facade. He's all about image, body. All he cares about is showing off and trying to get people he uses other people to try to elevate himself, is what I think. He steals people's energy and their light and their ideas and probably their money so that he can feel better about his pathetic self because he's got so many goddamn problems that I figured out. I could go on and on about what I figured out about this man as far as the incest in his family, as far as the fact that I believe he's got kids with a cousin, maybe even a sister, because there's so many things that are about this man. His incestuous relationship with his mother. And so he comes over here last night, like I said, around 8 o'clock he shows up, close to 7:30 or 7:45-ish, something like that. No, it was close to 7, I think, that he shows up here, I think. And I was, and I just was like, fuck it, I'll just let him inside. I didn't want to let him inside. I was ignoring him, and he wouldn't go away, so I opened the door, and I said, no, you can only stay in this room. And so I talked to him for a while, and he brought me a cookie from some place called American Cookie in the mall, and it said you and me, or some cookie with icing on it, a chocolate chip cookie shaped in a heart in this little box, and it said you and me or something, or something like that. And I was like, oh, okay, thank you, thanks, yeah. And then he punishes me for eating it. And I shouldn't have even eaten it because he probably fucking poisoned it. I was like, I shouldn't eat anything that this guy brings to me because he probably poisoned it or did something to it, knowing how he is. But I went ahead and ate it, and then he punished me for fucking eating a cookie. It's like, well, what the fuck did you bring it to me for? And then he starts saying shit about, oh, let's go have breakfast tomorrow and oatmeal, and I'll stop over tomorrow and we can go have breakfast at a Mexican restaurant, and you can have some oatmeal. What do you eat? It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? And he's asking me what I eat in the mornings. It's like, none of your fucking business, what the fuck? And then he's telling me he wants to move in, that he can asking me if he can move into my house. Or that his stepfather is trying to kick him out, and that he needs a place to go, and he's probably going to have to find a place to live, and that if he can start living here for $600 a month. I'm like, no, I like living alone. I like my independence, my solitude, and no, you can't move into my fucking house. Are you fucking crazy? That would be what a fucking joke. Go move in with your girlfriend Nydia, who's supposedly stalking you, your fiance or the woman you're married to, for all I know. Whatever with your Instagram, with you and her kissing. Whatever's going on, he's just lying to me to try to get me jealous. And I'm not jealous. I just don't give a shit. I just want him to leave me alone. Honestly, I told him, I said, look, I'm happy for you. I'm glad you finally met the love of your life and that you look like the perfect fucking pair. Y'all look like, both of you look like evil. They look like a couple of evil shits is what they look like. And quite honestly, both of them look demonically possessed evil. And of course, he's got his goddamn, he comes to me because he's trying to escape whatever the fuck situation he got himself into or whatever, or that's a lie, but he's just trying to get me jealous or trying to get me angry or trying to get me to react, because the narcissists, well, all they want you to do is react to their fucking stupid shit so that they can, claim that this is what they do. It's all about you reacting to their dumb shit. They want you to react. It's all about wanting you to react. It's like, I don't care what you're fucking doing. I don't give a shit who you're with. I don't care if you fucking work at Saks Fifth Avenue or not. I don't care what you do. Just leave me alone. And it's like, but I told him that the other day. I said, fuck off, get out of here, fuck you. And then he still comes back the next day. And so it's like, now I'm just like being nice to him. And it's like, why do I even fucking talk to him at all? He doesn't deserve any amount of my attention. And they feed off of negative attention. And what they do is whenever you've caught these people in a lie, or you find out that they're con men and scammers and whatnot, he's a fucking scammer. They probably scam people out of life insurance. Now that he's with this woman who has apparently works for some manager of some insurance company, they probably have some kind of scheme going on where they scam people out of fucking money. I would not be surprised. Whatever. And this is what this guy does. He's a fucking career criminal. He steals from people. He manipulates the shit out of people. He mocks people. He mocks women who he doesn't, if they no longer serve his purpose and act like sluts or fucking slaves to his sexual unsatiated sex demands, because he sees women as nothing but sex objects to suck his fucking dick or whatever it is. And when they don't do that properly, he punishes them. This is what this man does. Or he smears their name and makes fun of them and says that they can't do this, or look at what this woman does, and she's this and she's that, or she's fat, or she's and he just like, it's like, I don't believe in it. I think that I think that he's so full of shit. And you know what? The women should stand together and go against a fucking asshole like that. Any woman, I don't know, if women like those kinds of men, and if you want to be involved with a man like that, have at it. But I know that no, if a man is that disrespectful towards a woman in any kind of way, calling her, no. And it's just disgusting the way he would describe things about intimacy with a certain person. I was like, I can't believe you're talking about this person like that. It's just disgusting. That woman what are you, it's like, are you just fucking crazy or sick, demented? Good God, you're pathetic. That's just crazy that he's confessing all this stuff to me about his past relationships, about how they performed in the bed, and how he would talk about his ex-wife, how she couldn't suck his dick properly. He would talk about other women, the same thing, how they couldn't perform the way he expected them to or wanted them to, and he would make fun of them about certain things about them and said mean things about them. And I'm like, God damn it, what are you, a faggot? Maybe you're the fucking problem, not them. It's you. You have the insecurities, and quit blaming these women. I don't think it's there. I think it's you, is what I'm thinking. I don't even know these women, but I've certainly heard my share of stories about enough of them to think that, my God, his affairs with these women at the job, I'm sure that he instigated it. I'm sure that some of them said, fuck you. Some of these women at that supposed Saks Fifth Avenue probably told him to take a fucking hike. Smart women don't put up with that kind of womanizing bullshit. Any woman with half a brain is not going to put up with that shit. So he's got to find somebody at his level, which is, I don't know what the fuck kind of level is that a woman is going to stoop down to be with someone like that. It's just disrespectful. It's completely 100% utterly vile and disrespectful the way he talks about these women like they're nothing but fucking objects, commenting on their bodies, their fat, their weight, the this and that, and the fact that, it's like, good God, you see every woman is just nothing but a goddamn object to satisfy you, and you're fucking pathetic. You are pathetic. Grow the fuck up. Get over your fucking ego, and you deserve to be alone. You deserve to die alone. You deserve to die an old, grumpy, old, lonely man who's impotent, as far as I'm concerned. That's what I think is going to happen to you, because you reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. You hurt people, you step all over people, you steal from them, you lie to them, you exploit them, and that right there is your karma is going to hit you hard because of what you do to people, sir. And I'm telling you right now, I didn't fall for one fucking minute of your fucking lies, because I knew from the minute I met you that you were full of fucking shit. You're an interesting psychological project, though, I'll tell you that much. I could write a whole fucking book about how fucked up you are. How mentally deranged you are. Talk about somebody who's got some mental issues. Damn. I'm telling you, what he's got unresolved childhood issues because he doesn't want to know, because he refuses to acknowledge the fact he does. It's his fucking family's toxic. I mean, I think his stepfather might be one of the only normal. Maybe his stepfather's a nice man. I don't know, but he's probably. I don't know. I'm just thinking, my God, why don't you go find your biological father, and that's going to give you a lot of answers as to why you're so fucked up. Maybe. And he's like, why don't you find out who the fuck you really are, and that your DNA is going to start to reveal why you're the way you are. Sir, this curse of the bastard shit, you're going to, until you find out the truth about who your real father is, which you don't want to do, that's the fucking problem right there, because you didn't have a proper father. Your stepfather, apparently, you don't really get it. Y'all have a weird relationship where, okay, I get it, you love-hate type relationship. It's common, but I think there's something deeper than that. I think that there's a lot of jealousy and envy amongst the stepfather and the mother, and maybe he's jealous of the relationship that he has with his mother. There's something weird going on in that dynamic that I honestly, it's a little bit, it definitely has to do with some incest, that's for sure. And his mother texting him all the time and, calling her, like, she's always wanting to know where he is. It's like, well, you live at home, you're 56 years old, you live with your mom and dad. Isn't it time that you found your own apartment or something? Come on. What is a 56-year-old doing living in it with his mom and dad, unless it seems like, unless you're a full-time caregiver, which you're not. I don't know, whatever. I understand that a lot of Hispanic, it's different in that culture. And it's okay if I can understand a man living with a single mother who's an elderly and it's just a son living with his mother. Okay, no problem. That's different. But this woman is married. His mother's married, and she's got a lot of other kids that are always around. So it's kind of odd that, like, he's so codependent on his mother that it's just kind of sick. He's got this codependency on his mother and vice versa, where I think that screams out incest. That screams that there's something going on, that maybe it's some kind of, it's definitely emotional incest, but if it's beyond that, I don't know, but it could be. So it's very unhealthy, and he wonders why he can't maintain, that kind of stuff affects you in ways that, I imagine that it does, because he can't be alone. He can't be by himself. And he's like coming over here giving me his new phone number. It's like, I don't want your phone number. I don't care. Why are you? And then he's trying to act like he's like trying to give me access to his phone. I'm like, I don't fucking care what's in your new phone. I have a new phone. I don't care. Good for you. So what? I don't want to see what's in your fucking phone. I'm sure that, God only knows what secret. Are you an escort? Do you run an escort agency? Are you a pimp? What the fuck? Because it's like, The times that I did see his other phone, it was filled with all these fucking he's a fucking whore. He's like a male whore or something. And that if that's what he wants to do, then fine. But don't get me in the middle of all that fucking drama shit. I prefer monogamy. If I'm committed to somebody, I'm committed to one person, not all this polyamorous, promiscuous bullshit. Because I'm 51 years old. I don't have time or patience or energy for that shit. And how dare you come back to me after all the shit? No, I'm not. You're not coming back to me. I don't need your fucking cookie. I don't need a fucking X small black tacky dress. It looks like a, for your maybe. I mean, I'm just saying, I'm not your little fucking doll or toy, dude. And I'm glad that you found your match made in hell or whatever. Maybe y'all are just perfect for each other. I wish you the best of luck in your marriage, your future endeavors, your secret. I'm not your fucking dirty secret, sir. And fuck off, please, because I'm so goddamn tired of this asshole interfering with my life, my property, coming over here unannounced, uninvited, trying to distract me from what I'm doing. He has no business over here. He has no right to be over. And then he's telling me, oh, I went and did my taxes a couple days ago at that same place that we went to last year. I'm like, I don't give a shit. Why are you telling me this? Oh, and the Claude Black Center, and the woman it was the same woman, the black woman. She was asking me, where's your girlfriend? He's like, oh, I don't know. I don't know where she is. I guess she's at home. So it's like, he's living a fucking double life. It's like what the hell is wrong? This guy is crazy, and clearly he's using me for something. Maybe on paper it's something about my being married. I don't know, but he better quit fucking with me, because it's gonna get found out. If he stole my money or did something, you're gonna get your ass thrown in fucking prison for what if you did that, sir. And your little your hustler fucking girlfriend, Nydia Coste, whatever the fuck her name is, whatever, just please leave me the fuck alone, because I honestly don't care if you're messing with me. I'm the one who should be calling the fucking police and going to do a goddamn police report, if anybody, about you. He's stalking me, and he's telling me that he's probably telling people that I'm stalking him or God knows what. No, I'm not. He doesn't even have my fucking phone number. I want him to just leave me alone and just go away. I don't want to know what he's doing anymore. I don't care to know what he's doing. It's just crazy shit. And that's all I have to say right now, because this man, it's like one lie after another, after another, after another. And I'm sure that he was hiring practitioners to do some kind of goddamn spell work on me. I wouldn't doubt it with the kinds of people that he associates with that are all into that kind of shit. I can do the same fucking thing to you if I wanted, I'm just don't fuck with I've got spiritual ancestors looking out for my well-being, and I have God on my side. I don't think this guy has any God. I don't think he really has a strong foundation with a spiritual side, because he's so enamored with that lifestyle of the thrill of the chase, and then and just being out in public and making a show and being seen, and being the center of attention, and going to the clubs and drinking and probably snorting cocaine and heroin or whatever the fuck he does, and getting drunk and fornicating and probably doing all kinds of shit, because he's a party animal. He wants to always party. He's always about party, have fun, sex, party, drink. It's like, dude, grow the fuck up. Get over your fucking ego. You're going to be one of these old, nasty, narcissistic men who dies with the fucking dick that gets cut off, or is going to be covered with fucking herpes, or some STD is going to kill him because he can't keep his fucking dick in his pants. It's going to catch up with him. If it hasn't, he's going to get sick and die from all his promiscuity. Because he knows this man is just, he's a toxic individual. And he's probably with somebody who's just as toxic as he is. And good. I'm glad you met her.